Izwe lethu. Africa. Thank you very much. Let me start by introducing myself. Mashiane Politically Incorrect Podcast. Ne ke khopela hore o botse our viewers who is this and who is this, so we can start unpacking the issue of the Pan-Africanist Congress. Ke bolela mo Africa ne ke kopa tlo unne ka mo Seniority. Mo Africa le kae? Re teng ke Mashiane Politically Incorrect Podcast. Ke bolela mang from where?
O bolela le Jackson Dipova from Jafta Masemola's Kalavi branch.
Thank you very much. Kamu kidutile mang?
Ka mo lutile ne Hendrik ne morake mo jeng ne na mo Kalavi Masemola branch.
Okay, thank you very much. How big is the presence of PAC in Atteridgeville and Pretoria in general?
Generally speaking, I would say if you go around in the country, the Pan-Africanist Congress of Azania belongs to Atteridgeville. When Sobukwe left in 1959 to come and form this party, under the auspices, the settlers used to go to England to go and query the issues that the white man was doing to them. So Bugwe said, no, we're not going to do that. We must face this very Boers here. And it's a pleasure that I've been given this chance, but it's unfortunate at the same time. I wanted to bring a white cloth and a black cloth so that I must ask the South Africans, what color is this? They must tell me it is black. What color is this? They must say it's white. And should I say, the settlers here are not white. We must decide on ourselves as Pan-Africanists. It's a pleasure that I've had this opportunity. I wanted to have it many years ago, but I've never had it. I'm happy that I've had it now. So that we no longer say we are black. For instance, you are not black, brother. I am not black. Well, there are a few people who are black, but white, those whites does not exist. Exist.
Thank you very much. So tomorrow the special votes are coming and people are voting. And I know AZAPO and PAC have reunited on another pact of joining hands in these elections of 2024. Is there anything, because I see this table is only for PAC. Do you know where is the presence of AZAPO here in Atteridgeville and Pretoria in particular?
Yeah, we have decided to coin the whole thing so that at the end of the day, because the African National Congress is being manipulated by whites, so we want to get rid of that. We want our land back.
Yes.
Hence, in the PAC we say, land first, others shall follow. So that when we have the land, we'll be in a position to decide on making garages, decide on making. Had the settlers not came here in 1952, all these things that are here would have been better if they were handled by us. But because they were handled by a different nation which does not belong to the country, hence you see all those issues.
So, Mo Africa, you're saying our problems as Africans started in 1652 when the dromedaries came?
Yes. They started over there. They started over there and met our black brothers, which I wouldn't say black. We have got to decide as PAC what color is our color and what color is the I don't want to use a very evil word, but what color is the people we say they are so and so. I don't want to embrace white into them. Because
what is it that you can tell, Chairman? What is it that you can tell the young ones who do not know what is PAC, who do not know what is the People's Congress, who do not know what was decided in Kliptown? They are going to vote for the first time this week. What is it that you can tell them about the PAC to encourage them to go and vote?
Okay, just to add on what my previous elder was saying, you know, as an organization, we have decreased during the years. During the time of Robert Sibuku and Bondade Jafta Masemola, we were a brand that was growing into the democratic system. But then when the election came, we didn't perform as we planned. Things happened because even that day Jafta Masemola was killed during the 1994 before the election. Right now we're trying to rebuild the brand of the PAC and what it means to become a Pan-Africanist. When for the young people out there, I think somehow our policy of the PAC are the first people who came up with the project of land. And today the other people are coming and they're hijacking this the land issue and how it's going to work. Because as from the basic document, we have already alluded what it means for us to have the land, which means everything after the land then comes what the economy.
Okay, let's do it straight and direct. So you want to end electricity load shedding. Quickly speak about that. How are you going to do it?
Okay, we're going to the renewable energy, which means we're going to add on what we're having right now. At the end of the day, that's the main thing at the end of the day, so that it can feed the capacity of us.
Yes. And then decent housing. So what is decent housing? Are you still going to build RDPs?
No. We're going to give our people the dignity. There's a difference when there's a father and their children, which means they should have the privacy at the end of the day. And when we mean again decent housing, we just have to get rid of the human settlement because they are growing at a rate that we don't understand why.
Okay, you are providing clean tap water?
Yes, since the dawn of democracy, our water, is not clean as it used to be right now, which means right now it's affecting our capacity.
Have you done boreholes projects?
Yes. Even right now, we have learned from the past operation, the masters, even here at Ofmea right now, there's a borehole, which means we are adding on what was built by them at the end of the day.
No, as party, have you started doing boreholes to people?
No, that is on our 2-year plan right now.
All right. Health environment. What is your view on the NHI?
NHI, not to. It's a good project, but it depends on who's running the project because health is good for everyone, and everyone has the right for health in any private or in the public. It's a good initiative, but
are you saying the NHI is good in its in its thought, but you are worried about the implementation led by ANC?
Yes.
Okay. Decent roads.
When you can go into the Eastern Cape and the Northwest, the road they've got a pothole at the end of the day, and we're not growing at the end of the day so that the economy can move. Without a decent road, the economy cannot move.
Africa, free quality education. Why do you think free quality education is important?
It is important because right now, ever since the bracket boys took over, they gave us inferior education.
Those are the ANC boys?
No, the ones I say, I don't want to call the by color.
Are you talking about the colonizers?
The colonizers, yes.
Okay.
The colonizers decided that our duty would only be to dig roads, pull up heavy things and so on. But for now, the African National Congress, because it has messed up with the colonizers, we are unable to get quality education.
What specifically do you want to change about this education?
We want to change the type of education that the children. We must know that we are teaching them for this particular thing or this particular thing.
Okay.
So that at the end of the day, life goes easier for them.
Integrated border management. Integrated border management, the border. If you could, as Pan-Africanist, would you encourage building a high wall? Gayton Mackenzie says he's going to build a wall.
Definitely, we intend building a double high wall so that no other person can jump it.
All right, sharp. Mass job creation. Mo Africa I see you are joining. Are you a previous member from another branch? You are moving here, or this is the first time?
This is the first time.
Are you keen on voting for them?
Yes, I'm ready to vote for them.
Please give us your name and surname and where you're from.
I am Avel Masoning. I'm from Limpopo, but I'm working in Gauteng. I'm staying here in Atteridgeville.
Where in Limpopo are you from?
I'm from Nebo.
Nebo. Okay, thank you very much, Moafrika. Please twela pele ka ngwala ke fitishe mo. Decent transport routes.
Decent transport route, as I alluded earlier, for the economy need to function well, and the bus systems and the train, the railway station, which means we have to increase. That's why even there's a song from the Cape to Cairo, which means when you can have that kind of thing, which means at the end of the day we can just trade very easily as African brothers. As I said about the borders, this thing is not about building a higher wall. It's about managing people who come inside of our country. They have the proper document. You don't want an influx, that which means then the economy cannot handle the people. We have to be accountable how many people are in Africa or in South Africa.
Thank you very much, Moafrika. Anyone at the back who wants to say something in closing? Anyone? Thank you.
Israel to Africa? Yeah, when we're talking about the free quality education, the recent party now is giving our kids the little money, and that little money, what is though that boy or girl is gonna do? Why can't they offer free education for the Israel too?
Thank you very much. Mashiane Political Correct signing out from Atteridgeville, Peli, where for the first time I'm seeing a table of PAC, and I'm still worried because I'm not seeing AZAPO. I've ran a poll on the podcast. There are a lot of polls, you'll see them on the screen, about what people feel about the PAC. Moafrika, they are saying, should you not hit 50, of which around 60 might be what qualifies you to get a seat in the National Assembly. Should you not hit 50, are you going to match, are you going to mobilize with AZAPO to go and match with other Pan-Africanists like the BLF, and then you find a home, an Africanist home to go in, because your existence is very important for Africa. So what is your vision should you not hit 50,000 votes?
From what we have done right now and the analysis that we did, it's just a basic. We are sure about it, and not to go any further about the merging of AZAPO. As you said, AZAPO, yesterday we're having an Africa Day liberation, the movement there. They had to distance themselves because they've got other commitment that has to do with AZAPO. That's why today we're not together, but we're in alliance. When it comes to the coalition, automatically the Pan-Africanist is going to come first at the end of the day. That's why we've got agreement with them at the end of the day. A coalition, which means for us not to be part of the parliament in Cape Town is a must. That's why I said we are rebuilding the PAC to the brand that it was from the beginning.
Moafrika, good luck for the elections.
Thank you for your time, and may God bless Africa.
Thank you. Israel too. Africa. Tango.